Hey, fifth graders, I'm going to make a quick coil pot. So you have your chunk of clay, you take off a little piece. I sometimes start in my hand and then I roll it with both hands. I go from the edge of my fingers all the way to the edge of my hand, like to the bottom of my hand, almost my wrist. And that helps keep it pretty even. I'm pretty quick because I've been doing this a lot of years. It's okay if it takes you a while. But do remember, you're doing this, step one is to do all your coils right away. So they're sitting on the side ready to go. And I already kind of did that, if you can already see. I've done all of mine. Okay, so I have all my coils set aside. I'm going to get my cloth so that my coil pot doesn't stick to the table. And I'm going to start with my base. I'm going to start with a spiral. I start small and I slowly roll. If I feel like that's not big enough of a base, blend that in. I'm going to add another one. I do want it a little bigger. So I'm just going to pretend that this is one long coil. Wrap it around. That's a pretty nice, good base. I'm going to kind of squish it together the best I can so that it's pretty solid. Maybe if you don't like the look of this, this is the time you could grab your rib. Mine's a little bit wet, doesn't matter if it's wet or not. And you can take the side of it and slowly kind of smooth it out. And that can, if you like that look, it's just, yeah, smoothed out. One side is pretty and spirally, one side is smoothed out. It's up to you, it doesn't matter. All right, next we need to score. Scoring is quick. Scoring is supposed to be kind of, I don't know, kind of messy. You're supposed to make lots of little clay boogers as you're going through this. I know everyone thinks that's so gross, but these little pieces of clay that come off are good. You actually want that in order to help your clay stick. I'm gonna choose my first coil to attach. I will score on here as well. I'm not just poking holes in it because that doesn't do anything. Scoring is more about, like, I don't know, roughing it up. That's why some people use forks when they do this. All right, here comes the slip. The slip is the magical clay glue. Don't need too much. That's plenty. I'm going to go face down because this needs to match this. So the score side down on top of the other scoring. And you're building the first wall. And now it just kind of comes up and begins. So it looks like that. Looks a little funny. It's going to take a little time to keep building up. I'm going to keep scoring because I think that's super important. You don't want any walls falling off. Here too. Little bit of slip. Oops, there we go. Not too much or else your clay is going to turn really muddy. And then you left off here, so you're just going to keep going there. And your score is facing down to meet the other scoring, and that's how it becomes nice and strong. Oops. Like that. Okay. So hopefully this makes sense. Little by little, pretty delicate, but little by little, the sides start to build up and it's going to look pretty cool. Remember that if you want to try a challenge and create something that, like spiral walls, that can look really pretty. Maybe I'll make a small spiral here. I know I didn't score or slip that one, but if I were to put that in the side of on the side of a wall like that, it's really important that you've got a solid spot. There's my really good clay boogers scoring right into there. Uh-oh, this happens sometimes. If yours gets stuck, dip it in your water. It might help it come out. Well, okay. And then you connect it like this. And I always kind of blend it together to make it look like one piece, if that makes sense. I hope it does. I'll hold it up so you can see. So I blended it together here so it looks like it's combined. And then I could do another one right there and another one right there and all around. And that could look really pretty. All right, I'm going to stop talking. You guys have fun working today. You have to finish these today, so really stay focused. Don't forget to score and slip. This is essential to making a coil pot. Your coil pot will fall apart if you don't do it. All right, have fun.